Welcome to this channel, and today we will discover into the world of medieval literature and explore one of the Geoffrey Chaucer's most provoking tale, The Clerk's Tale.
Join us as we unveil the complex theme, symbolism, and dynamic character in this timeless story of love, loyalty, and devotion.
And so, it's time to explore one of the most provoking tales of Geoffrey Chaucer's Canterbury tales, The Clerk's Tale, and allow us to introduce ourselves as literary critics. My name is Rusty Young,
And I am Eugene F. Dimasio.
and it's time to discover the journey of The Clerk's Tale. Now, it's time to share with you The Clerk's Tale, the story of The Clerk's Tale as one of the frame story of the Canterbury Tales by Geoffrey Chaucer. Okay, listen attentively because firstly, I am going to share with you the whole contextual background, and after that, I am going to share with you the plot or the summary of the story. Okay, let's begin. The Clerk's Tale is part of Geoffrey Chaucer's The Canterbury Tales, written in the late 14th century. This period in England was marked by the shifting social dynamics, including the emerging middle class and challenges to the established feudal order. Chaucer, through his tales, explores themes of morality, class, gender rules, and the nature of human relationships. The story reflects the contemporary attitudes towards women, marriage, and virtue, particularly in the context of the patriarchal society of the time. The tale opens with the character of Walter, the Duke of Saluzzo, who is determined to marry a woman who embodies total obedience and subservience. He hears of Griselda, a poor but exceptionally virtuous peasant girl, and chooses her for her beauty and apparent simplicity. Walter's initial wooing of Griselda emphasizes his power and privilege as he treats her more like a possession than an equal partner. After their marriage, Walter tests Griselda's loyalty by taking away their firstborn child, claiming he will raise the child in a noble household. Griselda is devastated but accepts this as a test of her fidelity, demonstrating her extraordinary patience and resignation. Walter's cruelty continues when he later announces that he intends to marry another woman, suggesting that he has found a noble woman to replace her. Griselda is heartbroken yet maintains her composure and compliance. Walter's ultimate test comes when he reveals that the noble woman he plans to marry is actually their daughter, whom he has kept hidden from Griselda. This shocking revelation culminates in a dramatic moment where Griselda is finally restored to her rightful place as Walter's wife, along with her children. Walter's trials serve to highlight Griselda's steadfastness, but they also raise troubling questions about the morality of his actions and the nature of true love.
It's a nice story, right? Do you enjoy it? Okay, to proceed our topic, let's first unlock the character analysis hidden behind every names in the prologue. First, we have Griselda. Griselda is the embodiment of idealized feminine virtues, including patience, loyalty, and humility. Her character challenges the reader to consider the cost of such unwavering obedience. Griselda's trials evoke sympathy and admiration, but also provoke critical reflection on the limits of virtue. Her ultimate submission can be interpreted as either a powerful testament to her character or a troubling acceptance of abuse. Next, Walter. Walter is a complex character whose actions reflect both noble ideals and egregious cruelty. His desire for a submissive wife leads him to manipulate and test Griselda in ways that reveal his flaws and insecurities. While he may initially seem to act out of a desire to prove her worthiness, his method raise ethical questions about love and power in marriage. Walter's ultimate recognition of Griselda's values comes only after extreme cruelty, complicating his character further. And last, the clerk as the narrator. The clerk provides a moral framework for the tale, guiding the audience's understanding of its themes. His tone is somewhat detached, which allows for a critical examination of both Griselda's and Walter's action. We're done with the character analysis. Now let's proceed to unfold the three themes of the prologue. At first, we have obedience and patience. This theme is considered a central theme that revolves around Griselda's unwavering obedience. It raises fundamental questions about gender roles and the nature of virtue. Based on the summary you have heard in the prologue, Griselda's patience is admirable and it was tested by her husband in a lot of times. Aside from this, it also exposes the dangers of blind submission and the potential for abuse within marital relationships. Second, we have social class and identity. Griselda's rise from peasantry to nobility reflects the complexities of social identity and the fluidity of class in medieval society. Despite of her origin and her overall status, she remained humble and kind. For all the taste she received, she remained virtuous and a woman of moral. And lastly, but the most important theme in the story is loyalty and sacrifice. Griselda always obeys and follows Walter's every desire, even if it causes her great pain. She patiently endures each hardships without getting upset and trusts Walter's decision as she loved her husband so much, but at the end, her loyalty was rewarded.
Now, since we are done unfolded the themes of the story, let's try unlock the symbolisms used by the author to represent the events. It's time to unlock. First, we have symbolism. The test. Have you ever wondered why this test mark a big symbolism throughout the story? Yes, in Walter's trials, it symbolized the societal expectations placed upon women and the extreme lengths to which individuals might go to prove loyalty. This test served not only as a measure of Griselda's character, but also as a critic of the expectations surrounding marriage. Second, we have the wedding dress. Griselda's wedding dress symbolizes her initial purity, virtue, and the societal ideals of humanity. As she endures Walter's test, the dress becomes a poignant reminder of her lost agency and the burdens placed upon her as a wife. Third is the children. Children as a theme, the fate of Griselda's children is deeply symbolic, representing the sacrifices and emotional toll of obedience. Their removal from her life highlights the maternal love that persists even in the suffering, further complicating the notion of loyalty in a marriage defined by control. Next, we have the humble cottage versus the noble court. The contrast between Griselda's humble beginnings and Walter's noble status symbolizes the tension between the social class and the personal worth. It emphasizes that true virtue transcends social boundaries, yet also reflects the harsh realities of the class system. In conclusion, the Clerk's tale served as a profound exploration of the complexities of marriage, gender roles, and virtue in medieval society. Through the intricate dynamics between Griselda and Walter, Chaucer invites readers to engage with enduring questions about loyalty, power, and the moral implications of love. The tale remains a critical commentary on the social norms of Chaucer's time, challenging modern audiences to reflect on the nature of obedience and the value of personal agency.